Can't believe this. How do I mess this up? How do I mess this up already? The one time I tried to schedule something to make it seem like a cool little build-up. A cool little build-up going on. No, 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 no. YouTube's like, no, we can't let you find success. We cannot let you find any success at all in the slightest. Well, we will forever never let you have success, by the way. You are going to be delayed by 30 seconds on your stream. It's like, come on, fucking bitch. Echo. Echo. Alright, let me get this poll back up. Jesus Christ. Who wins? Mario Bautista, Vinicius, Olivera. What a fucking gay-ass fucking app. Bullshit. On Black History Month, too. On Black History Month. YouTube wants to do this to me. Black frickin' History Month. This is what happens. Seriously? Seriously? What up, boy? What's up? Mr. King Kong with their Tims on. Don't know the song. What a Chimaev moving up to 1 to 205. I think we become the first triple champ. I think it becomes champ. Are you heartbroken about Shavkat? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how... It's crazy how... Ian Gary is like... Remember when Ian Gary was dabbing up Shavkat Rakhmonov in the crowd? And then, like, when Shavkat gets removed... Shavkat got removed from the rankings. Why? What is going on? What is going on in UFC? There's so much things going on that are so wrong. Colby's still in the rankings. Daniel Rodriguez still in the rankings, even though he's in some jail in Mexico. Yet Shavkat is out of the rankings all of a sudden. Like, what? Hamzat's unprofessional? No, he's just outgrown the weight. It's like, could you imagine Rumble Johnson? Well, how come nobody said anything to Rumble Johnson? Like, what? Chimaev is doing nothing. Bro was hype until he disappeared. What are you talking about? He still is hype, and he didn't disappear. D-Rod in Mexico? Yeah, he's in a jail in Mexico. What's up, John Dong? Shav got the news a beat? Yeah, probably. You saw me in the files with Trump and Steinberg. The Money Getter files? Is that the files you're talking about? The Money Getter files? Thank you got clowns like Ian Gary trying to clown to Shavkat. Thank you got clowns like Ian Gary. Trump got framed? I don't think he got framed. I think they all go to those types of stuff. But it's like, people are definitely getting mad at the wrong things, I think. But, you know, whatever. That's just Russian and Chinese bots who give their opinion. Hey, brother. Then you got clowns like Ian Gary trying to clown Shavkat. I know, this guy literally it was wasting his prime. Dude, what if? What if? What if? You know? Shit. What if Shavkat actually was healthy? That would be such a game changer. Holy. Bro isn't releasing the files, but they put fake ones that had his name on them. I mean, but there's videos of him at a party with Epstein, bro. Like, come on. You don't think he's ever been to that island diddling kids? Come on. He's definitely been to the island. Definitely diddled kids, you know? But at the end of the day, they all have. They all have. You're in the bath right now? It's a nice bath. Didn't you have a membership? Canadian Goose? Swear to God. Some of y'all had freaking things. Autocorrect? Okay. What if Shafka comes back with a beard and jacket? Demon time? Beard and jacket? Yeah. I don't know. No, you didn't have a membership? I thought you did. Must have been someone. Oh, it was the other guy. It was the other Canadian guy, I think it was. But, Shavkat, I think, is done. I think he's done. I think Shavkat is genuinely done. And it's good because Shavkat, you know, he's living in freaking Uzbekistan or whatever. He doesn't need any more money. He needs 200K and he can live out like a millionaire. You know what I mean? What's your excitement level for Holloway Olivera 2? On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say for that fight specifically, I would say 8 out of 10. Now for the card itself, probably like a 7 out of 10. Probably a 7 out of 10. It's a good card. I think it's a great card. The card as the whole, I think it's a good card. Holloway Olivera, Moicano versus someone stepping in on short notice, right? Against Moicano? I think so. Kyle Baralho, DeRitter, Gregory Rodriguez, Bruno Ferreira 2, Rob Font, Raul Rosas is a banger. Cody Garbrandt's on it versus Long Zhao. Cody Durden versus Nurmagomedov, Tomaredov. You have Ilya Taporia at home versus Korean Conor McGregor. You have Rodolfo Bellato. You have Jesus on the card. I mean, that's a great card. It's honestly a great card. I think it's definitely going to be a banger, but I think a lot of casuals are gonna disapprove of said card. Say Chiwiwi's dag. Chiwiwis. Chiwiwis. That's tell me I don't sound like frickin' Raul Rosas. Chiwiwis. Hey guys. I want to buy my mom a van. Chiwiwis. I want to buy my mom a van. Give me 50K bonus, then a watch. I want to buy mom a van. Hey, cabron. Let me get my fucking mom a van, bro. Let me get my fucking mom a van. Yo, Dana White. Chiwiwis, dog. Let me get my fucking mom a van, dude. Come on, cabron. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's fucking give my mom a van. She needs to fucking take her friends across the freaking border, dude. Come on, cabron. What did Yair call Diego Lopez again? What was it? What was it? Colon? Yeah, Colon? Huh? Mino Carrera Caron? Huh? Mino Carrera Colon? Huh? Colon? Huh? Colon? Huh? Mino Carrera Caron? Colon. Dude, that's such a banger. We need that fight. How did they not make that fight? Dude, we need to... There's so many dudes we need to remove out of the rankings. It's crazy. Trying to think of who can step up to fight Moicano. Maybe Bobby Green. Dude, Bobby Green. Let's see the rankings. Who could step up? You have Gamrot Moicano? Maybe Mars. No, he's behind. He's ahead of Moicano. He wouldn't step in. Maybe Fariciem? Does he have a fight scheduled? Fariciem maybe steps in on short notice to fight Moicano. If I'm an unranked guy, I'm 100% stepping in to fight Moicano. If I'm Chris Duncan, Ribovich. I did hear Ribovich versus Moicano, yeah. You just had to take it there? Yeah. Ilya Taporia is the biggest ticket in the UFC? No, Chimaev is. Stop it. Ilya Taporia literally buys followers. Chimaev is all natural, buddy. Stop it. There's a big difference. Remember the reception Chimaev received in Chicago against DDP? I've never seen anybody get that level of reception outside of like McGregor. He knocks out Justin Gaethje cold on the White House lawn. I hope they don't do Justin Gaethje to Poirier. You believe Rob Font's gonna beat the Chiweewees? I think so. I think, dude, Rob Font is the most underrated fighter at bantamweight, and the most overrated is Vinicius Oliveira. Colon, 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 Colon. They just call me freaking cabron. Colon, man. That shit's not fucking cool, dude. Yo, dude, why'd you call me a colon, dude? That's not cool, dude. You know my freaking family is here watching me, dude. Is that a tit cup? Is this a tit cup? Tit cup? How is this a tit? It's called pottery, kid. Uncultured swine. That's a fight they should make next year. Yair versus Lopez. Next year? Oh, next. I thought you were saying next. I thought you said next year. You said next Yair. Next Yair. Did your mom get that mold? Okay. Not funny. Don't disrespect the fam like that. Easy money Moicano need that pay rent. Next bout. Dude, Moicano's so underrated. If he had full prep versus Islam, he would have made it to a decision. Dare I say, he would have beaten Islam. Mario gonna dominate? 100%. Usman Nurmagomedov stepping in to fight Moicano. Moicano versus Usman Nurmagomedov. I'm going Moicano. Give me Moicano. Heard they offered Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan? Why would they offer Tom Nolan to fight Moicano? I've never heard Culona as an insult. Only Culona for Gat? Really? Clearly you're not Mexican enough if you never heard Culona as an insult. We hear it all the time down in the big CA. How are you up past your bedtime? Does your mother know? No, she does not. And it's called being secretive and being a absolute chad. When my mommy tells me, go to bed, it's past your bedtime, I say, bitch, I make the fucking rules. If Renato didn't have a bad shoulder, he would be champ right now. Bad shoulder? He doesn't have a bad shoulder. He just has a wonky shoulder. It's just deformed. Not bad shoulder, but a deformed shoulder. Almost finished. Almost finished. What? What are you talking about? What are you almost finished? We're hiding in your sister's room. I have two bright lights, one in front of me, one behind me. I don't think this is hiding. Yes, I am. No, I'm kidding. How old are you? Like 19? Like 19, yeah. You just called your mom mommy? You don't call your mommy by your maiden name, mommy? Mommy. I do that all the time. Mommy. Are you the type of dude to call like a girl you're interested? Any dude who calls like a girl they're interested in, if they call him mommy, I immediately think they are probably on the Epstein file list. It's okay for a shorty to call her boyfriend daddy or poppy, but like, mommy is what you call your girlfriend. You are on a list, or your search history is bizarre. Okay? Anybody who calls their girlfriend mommy is like, you are on a list, bro. You are on a list. That is the cringiest, dumbest thing ever. You guys are weird as hell. Hypothetical Shafka joins a rank alongside hypothetical Habib and hypothetical Brock Lesnar as goats of the sport. Yes. Hypothetical Shafkat, hypothetical Habib, and hypothetical Brock. Yes. Are you listening to Ariana Grande? Why would I be listening to Ariana Grande? I am listening to I'm listening to some Dominican music. Papi, I know black, I Dominican papi. Hey, papi, I know black, I Dominican papi. Hey, man, how come nobody's wished me a happy Black History Month? Can I have some answers here, guys? No happy Black History Month, dag. What? Like, what do you, like, my people went through a fuck ton of shit, okay? Just for y'all to not say that to me is crazy. Crazy. Yes, he does. He doesn't get it fixed either. How do you know? How do you know what's wrong with his shoulder? So far, there's been a 2-week streak where the guys that the UFC wants to win lose. How long do you think this will continue? Well, in Mario versus Vinicius, I don't think the UFC wants anybody to win. Strickland Hernandez, I think they want Hernandez to win, so he's gonna, and Hernandez is gonna lose. In Olivera versus Holloway, I don't think they care who wins. Did you say a boot or about? Um, about. You wouldn't get it, Dag? You're on a list, buddy. You call your shorty mommy, you're on a list. Let's be honest. Random question. What do you think of Avril Lavigne? Did you find her attractive when she was... Avril Lavigne is like before my timeline. Avril Lavigne? Canadian shoddy. I never fucked with her shit. I like Demi Lovato and like Vanessa Hudgens and Selena Gomez. What about muscle mommy like Kayla? You you got me. You got me. I have been cornered and I'll accept the L on this one. That is different though. She is different. Because she is muscle mommy. So it's like, that's completely different. But then again, I still wouldn't. But if I was, truthfully, honestly, I'm going to be 100% candid here. If I was in a relationship with Kayla Harrison, I wouldn't call her mommy. I wouldn't. Because then, that's just like, why would I do that? Especially considering she's older than me. Like, that's just weird. Unless she was into that, then I'd be like, that's weird as well. You are probably on a list, Kayla Harrison. But then again, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You aren't black? Are you black? Hello? You guys can't see? Maybe you have to zoom in. Okay? You don't see... Okay, some of these are pimples. You don't see I guess you can't see the freckles on my face. That's too bright. So you can kind of see it all over my face. I got hella freckles, bro. And I got freckles all over my body. So I'm like 30%, 30%, you know, 30, probably like 10, at least 10% of my body is brown. Like if you were to take all the freckles all over my body and populate them onto like a certain area, my arm, my face, people look at me and be like, this is a reverse albino, so, or something like that, you know, but dude, come on. Freckles count as being... Is it African Canadian? How come nobody ever says African Canadian? You know? It's always African American. But I'm not American. You know? Or African British? British African? Have you seen GLM trendy? What's GLM? The fuck's GLM? I have no idea what that is. Bro, look at the picture of his shoulder. He has no mobility in that arm whatsoever when he's on the ground. Moicano? Yeah, but has he ever said in a interview? Oh my gosh, that's what GLM means? If GLM means what I think it means, is crazy. Is it like a... interesting. GLM. How original. How original. Do you live near snow? Bro, look at a picture of his shoulder. Oh, okay. Don't say she's not hot. Bro, Avril Lavigne a baddie? Sure, she wasn't my timeline though. I mean, she wasn't my timeline. She grew up. She grew up in like a nice part of Canada. She grew up in a. Where's she from? She grew up in, yeah, in a nice ass part of Canada, bro. In Belleville. That's a nice part of Canada. Between here and Kingston. Well, she was Indian. No joke. Last year I went 2 dates with a girl that looks like Avril. Maybe that's your type then. I mean, It is what it is. I'm not into the. I'm not into Avril Lavigne. There's just. She's not. I never looked at her and been like. She looks like an. She looks below average. Like if I saw her, she was nude with her legs open, I'd be like, okay, sure, douche, But if I saw her walking, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I need to know who you are. Common Dag L, Justin Trudeau. What about him? John Dog Capin. What about Katy Perry, your former PM Kraken Katy Perry? Yeah, dude, of course Katy Perry. But Katy Perry, probably, let's be honest, she is probably in those files. Let's be honest. California, pop star. She's definitely making sacrifices. See you later, master. Okay. Dad, can you do a slow clap and then speed up until you can't go any faster? No. Blacker than logic? Yeah. Are you back black like what? Isn't GLM what James Lynch calls MMA Joey? Oh, wait, that's GTM? What's GTM mean? Dad, do you see they're making a season? I don't watch that shit. I don't watch TV shows. I don't watch TV shows. Most of y'all are rocking with Mario Bautista. Interesting. What GLM mean? If I understand what it means properly, it means a certain group of people lives matter. Now, Gary from James Lynch says Joey looks like that. Gary? Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna steal that from James Lynch. GTM. Bro, isn't it crazy how Lerone Murphy has beaten like Danny Gay, Josh Emmett, and Aaron Pico is like his latest win. Crazy. Looked up that Gary guy? Yeah, I know. It's rough. That is rough. Um dude, who else wants what's like a good dude, and Robert Whitaker's moving up to 205 too? Dude, Robert Whitaker moving up to 205, Chimaev moving up to 205. I think the best I think what we do is Chimaev Pereira, Rob versus Yuri. And no, you got to do Carlos Alberg Yuri for the number one contender. And then you do Robert Whitaker versus like a Khalil or like a Jamal. No, yeah, versus Khalil. And then you do Jan Blachowicz, Jamal Hill. Ooh, did I cook? Something sizzling. Ooh, Whitaker's too short for 205. Don't you dare bring up DC. Okay, well, I will have to bring up Daniel Cormier. What if the first guy they book comes up versus Rob? Yeah, could you imagine? Here's the thing, Robert Whitaker. Listen, we like you, we like your style, kid, but overall, we got one matchup for you, one guy left in the division, and that's going to be it's gonna be Chimaev. You're gonna do a rematch with Chimaev 205, buddy. You know. Dude, Whitaker could, but Whitaker has like the speed advantage too at 205. You know, speed difference is just levels. Levels. Do you know? Do I know what? Oh, what's up, Saeed Nurmagomedov burner? Bro, it's been a hot ass minute. Where have you been, brother? Where have you been, brother? Chinnaker? He's not that chinny. What do you mean? He's not that chinny. Who is chinned him? DDP with like a perfectly placed punch? That? Is that what you're talking about? Perfectly placed punch? Right? Come on. Come on, bro. Do you know? No, I don't know who that is. He gets rocked. Who'd he get rocked by? Who'd he get rocked by? Did he get rocked by RDR? Not really. He got hurt to the body, but he didn't get rocked by him. He got rocked by Paulo Costa, but it was a spinning heel kick. You know what I mean? Spinning heel kick to the dome ski. You know, it's like, how can you not get rocked by that? It probably puts a lot of dudes out. Romero rocked him. Yeah, Romero rocked him. So what? Just because someone gets rocked doesn't mean they're chinny. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say Adesanya is necessarily chinny, even though he got rocked by Pereira, rocked by Gastelum, knocked down by a Mavov, right? Heike Rumble destroys today's 205s. He'd probably give him a run for their money for sure. I think he beats like a Jan Blachowicz, but like against like a Pereira, no. He would get chewed apart with leg kicks. Against Yuri, he could win. Against an Oberg, he would lose, right? He's way too safe. Uncle Live beats him. Drop the Dagon May files. No, we cannot release the Dagon May files. We are not going to be releasing the Dagon May files just because it puts a lot of people at danger. Too many people at danger. You know, aggressors puts them at danger. Too many people are at danger if we release the Dagon May files. Okay, can't do that. I'm sorry. It's just not in the playing cards. It's not in the playing cards. Next question. Next question. I'm not answering fake news. I'm not answering your question. I'm not. No. I'm not answering your question. No. What's your name? Clara Yakatuski? I'm not answering your fucking questions. I know who you are. I know who you work for. We're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Okay? We're not. Bro said Rumble. Imagine what he does to Yuri. Rumble? He would KO him. Dude, Alfie Davis, Usman Nurmagomedov. Boom. This Saturday. Usually it's on Fridays, right? But it's this Saturday. That's going to be a banger. I'm probably going to... Ooh, what's more entertaining? Usman versus Alfie Davis or Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Olivera? Alfie Davis, you know, he's a fighter who is in the PFL and he has beaten some guys and he's fighting for the belt now, you know? He isn't touching Big Ank? No way. He ain't touching Big Ank. Who watches PFL? Me. Who doesn't watch PFL? Dude, big PFL events are great. Big PFL events are bangers. They are good. They're on par with like a good UFC fight night. Why don't you slide for Unk MMA? What would I slide on? Who am I sliding on? Who am I sliding on? Is it disrespectful to put Mario Bautista against PFL's biggest name? It's not disrespectful, but it's not like respectful, you know? But they're not even. Who's PFL's biggest name right now at 135? 135 PFL champion? Kershed Kadarikov? Fighting out of Germany, born in Tajikistan, has had two pullouts, and he's not even in PFL. What is this? He's an Octagon. Who's a UFC champion? Do they not have one? Oh my gosh. They don't have a feather. They don't have a bantamweight division. PFL doesn't have a bantamweight division. What is this? Dude, what is the PFL, bro? Oh no, they do. Okay, they have Sergio Pettis, number 1, Rofion Stotts, Taylor Lapilus, Magomedov, and everybody else I don't know. In 155, they have Archie Klogren. How come Usman Nurmagomedov doesn't go up to 170? Like what? Holy. Dude, PFL is trash. Jesus. Better question is, who are you sliding in? I'm not sliding in anybody. Why are you so obsessed with MMA? What I like watching MMA. It is super fun, and it is on all the time, and I don't watch TV shows. I watch MMA. It's just as equal. You meant the cards, not an actual fight? Oh. You mean matching up the fight night with PFLs? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, a good fight night is equal to PFL's like pay-per-view level events, for sure. 100%. 100%. 100 cents percent. 100%. 100%. Mm-mm. Dude, I can't believe Power Slap is still a thing. Do we talk about Chimaev not making weight in a video? Why does YouTube shadow ban your vid, your guru, Ilya, etc.? Why do they ban? Why do they shadow ban me? Shit, bro. Too powerful. Too freaking powerful. Let's be honest, way too powerful. If they didn't shadow ban me, I'd be way too powerful. They wouldn't be able to stop me. You should sue? Yeah. UFC is better than Power Slap. Vinicius Olivera beats Bautista by decision? What? What a loser this guy is. Bro, that Indian from Power Slap is a future? Yeah. Dude, it's crazy because my live streams get more views than my videos, which make no sense whatsoever. Makes no sense. But that's just how the game is, you know? That's just how the game is. That's how the game frickin' is, dude. Thoughts on Zuffa boxing? Trash. stylistically, Vinicius Oliveira should dominate the first 3 rounds against Bautista, but Oliveira is likely to gas out after that, so it's Oliveira by decision or Bautista by late finish. How stylistically? Vinicius Oliveira is trash. He's trash. Like what? Vinicius is trash. He literally just swings big, and all he does is swing big and hope he can rock his opponent. He's so bad, so inaccurate, and his power isn't even like, it's not even like that for real. His power is not like that for real. You know? Overrated power. Swings big, leg kicks, inaccurate as hell. Just trash, just trash. I don't think he stands a chance. I genuinely don't think he stands a chance against Mario. I like when people say stylistically or style makes fights but don't elaborate and a clash of styles being discussed. Yeah, true. Dag is on the island list. No, I asked them to redact my name, so probably if they do have me on there, then that's freaking illegal. Freaking illegal. Okay? So, hell no. Hell no, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now. Give just a tip, babe. Come on now. Vinicius swinging and his overwhelming pressure will get him the first 3 rounds. Bautista won't know what to do. What? His Vinicius swinging and his overwhelming pressure. First off, Mario Bautista has fought dudes with like similar level pressure. Also, you look at it, Mario Bautista trains with Kyler Phillips, who has fought Vinicius, and Phillips won the first round by literally moving on the outside and keeping it ranged, point finding. But you think Vinicius Oliveira is gonna back up Mario Bautista? No, he won't. No, he won't. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Olivera will try to press Bautista. Bautista shoots a takedown, and then from that entire point forward, Vinicius will no longer be able to just recklessly crash forward because the takedown's just going to be there. You know what I mean? So he's going to have to be on the back foot. On the back foot, he's not going to be comfortable. He's going to get pieced up, and he's going to take him down and then beat up on the ground. I mean, come on. Dag is an island boy. I'm an island boy. Bautista won't know what to do, and Vinicius will do things early. What makes you think Mario Bautista won't know what to do? What? Remember when you went on FitX Fearless? I do, yeah. You're the definition of go slap? What's go slap? Go slap, buddy? All right. All right, go slap. I don't know what that is. Vinicius doesn't stand a chance. Like, he's so trash. You know how trash he is? Like, he had a close fight with Said Nurmagomedov, and we know he's not good at all. You mogged him? Thank you. Yo, bro, what's up, Zark? Vinicius Oliveira dominant round 2 and 3 against Kyler Phillips. Bautista won't be able to point fight at range like Phillips did in the first round. No, he's going to take him down. He's going to take him down. Who's Bautista fought that's going to, or who's Olivera fought that's going to take him down? Nobody. What? He hasn't fought anybody who's willing to take him down. Vinicius Oliveira dominated round 2 and 3. I mean, that's because Kyler Phillips has no chin, fights with his chin, and doesn't know how to move forward or shoot a takedown. Kyler Phillips was landing, countering. He just got clipped a couple times, rocked his chin, and because his chin is suspect, he just played defense the entire time. Early, it's actually going to be Vinicius Oliveira taking bit. You think Vinicius Oliveira will take down Mario Bautista? How? Shooting double? You think he's going to shoot a double leg and get it? When Mario Bautista was able to out-scramble in moments. Umar? What? This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Are you still mad that Volk owns you? He doesn't own me, but sure. You watched film, did a stylistic breakdown. Your stylistic breakdown was shit. Fucking dumbass. You won't be surprised if Vinicius out-wrestles him and outstrikes him. What? How? Dude, Vinicius Olivera was getting out-grappled by Brendaro Sopaj. Or Sopai, or whatever his name is. He was getting out-grappled by Brendaro Sopai, who's a 125er. Like, what? He literally, Vinicius Olivera needed, it was short notice too, and he needed a fluke knockout in order to win that fight. He gassed out hard against Saeed, who's literally notorious for gassing out in the first round. Come on. What do you think of that Land Down Under song that Volk walks out to? I found that song so annoying. I like it. I don't mind it. I have nothing fucking wrong with it, mate, you know, eh? I have nothing wrong with it. I don't like Yuri's walkout song. I'm surprised no one's... Dude, someone needs to come up to, like, XXX Tentacion. You know, like, some crazy shit. For the first 3 rounds, going to swing big and run Bautista. Is going to land bombs and swing first 3, get some takedowns and gas out. Bautista will piece him up 4 and 5. No, that's not what's going to happen. Mario Bautista, the fight's going to start. Vinicius Olivera going to come at him, trying to swing big. Mario Bautista is going to shoot a takedown, flip him down. There's going to be a scramble where Mario Bautista ends up on top, lands big strike, second round. Vinicius Olivera, wary, gets picked apart at range. Then he goes for it, gets taken down again, and then just gets beaten up every round after that. Dag, what's the difference between I don't know. I like the safety dance song. I bet Dag is listening to XXX Tentacion. No. Bautista's going to piece him up badly, out-wrestle him, beat him up in the clinch. In rounds 4 and 5, Bautista's even going to get him out of there because he's gasses, but Vinicius will survive and win a decision. Vinicius probably gets subbed in the 4th after getting beat up every single round. He's not that guy, never has been that guy, never will be that guy. So, come on. Fucking hell, lads, you know, eh? Fucking hell, eh? Fuck. And bullshit. Vinicius is actually one of the best bantamweights. He breaks a lot of guys down because of his over. Who is he beaten? Saeed? Kyler Phillips? Congratulations. Welcome to the club. Bryce beat Saeed. Like what? Dag, remember when your big brother wedged you on stream? Never happened. What's the most go slap? What? What is the most go slap you've ever had? Saeed, no relation. Magomedov, yeah. He also dominated Ricky Simone, brutally knocked out Sopai. Did he really dominate Ricky Simone, though? I haven't watched that fight in a long time. I should probably watch that fight right now. Or just get a little peek at it. Because Ricky Simone isn't even bad. Vinicius, Ricky Simone. Pieced up Ricky every round. Outlanded him by a lot. Really? Let's take a look at the stats. Vinicius Olivera stats. Okay, let's see. First round outstruck him by 14. Second round outstruck him. Holy, he did outstrike him so much. What the fuck? Let's see. Let's see how technical he is. But I think he's just gotten worse over the past couple of fights, though. I really think Vinicius has actually gotten worse over the past couple of fights. Like, he looked worse. He's literally progressively gotten worse every fight. He looked decent against Brandao Sopai, good against Ricky Simone, terrible against Saeed, even worse against Kyler Phillips. You know? Ricky lost to Unk Faber. Yeah, that was before Ricky went on the streak. You know what I mean? That was what, 2 years ago? But then again, Mario Bautista also beat Ricky Simone. And what were the strikes like? Okay, 9 more strikes first round, second round, 20 more strikes third round, 40 more strikes. So literally like the exact same kind of fight. Ricky lost to Unk Faber, a guy whose prime was in the WC. What's your most bizarre what? Vinicius beat Ricky Simone dominantly than Mario. Ricky Simone actually dropped Bautista in the first. Yeah, but style makes fights. Styles make fights. Ricky Simone, okay, it is what it is. But Mario, I just think he's got him. I think he's got him. I think he's got him here. I'm looking at it right now. Vinicius Olivera isn't landing anything clean on Ricky Simone. He's hitting a lot of guard here. Some leg kicks every now and again. Ricky Simone kind of stunned. Olivera's just a counter striker, though. Olivera's just trying to counter strike. And he got taken down by Ricky Simone in the first round. He scrambled back up to his feet, but still, he got taken down. And Ricky Simone lost to freaking, what's his name? Rony Barcelos. Bautista gets dropped by Ricky Simone with a counter check left hook first, and that's how he's gonna handle Vinicius' power. Vinicius's power. Vinicius's power? Does he have power? Does he? Does he really have power? Decision win, decision win, decision win. Only won his first fight by knockout after losing, getting dominated on the ground. Does he really have power? Vinicius Oliveira's hardest hitter at bantamweight. What? O'Malley, way more power. Piotr Jan, more power. Umar, more power. Like, come on. Vinicius fights like... He does fight like Francis, but that doesn't mean you have power. You know what I mean? And power doesn't mean anything if you can't hit your opponent. And Vinicius just has a hard time finding his opponent when they're not just stationary there. Dude, Vinicius just lands on the guard. That's why he's outstriking him. He's landing literally all his shots on the guard, just combos to the guard. Doesn't do anything. And Simone's landing the jab on him, but it's just Vinicius just is way more active. He gets hit to the body. He's not that good. He's not that good. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Okay, Ricky Simone shoots a takedown, stuffed. Bautista derailed goat. Patchy mix. Let that sink in. Dude, Patchy mix way harder than Vinicius Oliveira. True. His chin is so up too. It's so open. If he was facing like a decent striker, he'd be cooked. He'd literally be cooked. Brutally cooked. I don't know how he's ranked, to be honest. He shouldn't be ranked. But I digress. Kyler Phillips shouldn't be ranked, but he does have like some sneaky wins, I think. Right? Dude, it's like Olivera just no head movement, no nothing, just literally just throwing things 100%. Ricky Simone snapped his head back with a jab, and Vinicius is walking him down and swinging 100%. Like just based on round 1, dude, you could honestly give it to Ricky Simone. MMA decisions. Um Interesting. Let's not forget about Bautista got beat up by Umar for the majority of the fight. But that's Umar. What? That's Umar. The guy who beat Corey Sandhagen. The guy who beat Davison Figueiredo. The guy who beat Rowney Barcelos. You know, KO'd Rowney Barcelos. Right? The guy who had a hard fight with Merab. Let's be honest, Zahabi would fry Vinicius Olivera. He would gas him out. Vinicius would be hitting nothing but air. Because Corey Sandhagen is a very good win. Yes, it is. Are you trying to say Corey Sandhagen isn't a good win? Corey has only lost to who? Umar and Merab. What? Umar arguably beat Merab. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, but it was definitely a good fight. But he could have. In the moment, I think when you rewatch that fight, I don't think Umar could have won. Corey is great, bro. What are you talking about? Corey's a great. He's one of the top 5 fighters. Had a close fight with Petr Yan, beat Song Yadong, close fight with Merab, close fight with Umar, right? Like, come on now. Let's be honest here. Vinicius is like a power. He's a power and visual merchant. You know what I mean? Like he wins fights based on the visual. Let's not like Corey doesn't get dominated by all the best bantamweights. Got dominated by Petr, Merab, Umar. Dominated? He gave Umar a tough fight. He gave Petr Yan a tough fight. He gave Merab a tough fight. No power puncher? Nah, fucking Vinicius ain't no power puncher, bro. He's just a power merchant. Dude, power puncher isn't just about the power. It's about accuracy, timing, speed, all that shit. Sean O'Malley's that, okay? Vinicius wouldn't be able to KO Aljamain Sterling like O'Malley did. He just wouldn't. He literally just throws 100% into his shots. If Sean O'Malley threw 100% into his shots, he would be just as powerful as Vinicius, but he knows way better not to do that. He gave Merab a tough fight. He got 49-45 and Petr Yan 49-46 him. Umar 50-45 him. I mean, I feel like I'm talking with an kid here. Just because, dude, you do know that score of a fight doesn't dictate how close a fight is. You do know that, right? You do know that. Like, someone could win 50-45 and it still be a close fight. Because if every single round is competitive, but one guy is slightly edged it out, that's a 50-45. But it still could be, individually, those rounds, every single round could be extremely, extremely competitive. 50-45, bro. 50-45. That could be a competitive fight. That could be two guys who are literally separated by small margins. Like, what? Yeah, 49-46 them. Could be competitive still, you know. That's just the game. That's just the game. Okay, 50-45 means nothing. And you could have 48-47 fights that are not even close. You know what I mean? Because if we have one guy who dominates 3 rounds and then slightly edges off two round losses, you know, the first 2 rounds or whatever, but then the next 3 are dominant, then that's 48-47, but it's not even close. Get that 49-46 and be close, but Petr Yan landed way harder shots. Sandhagen, he was putting him on with sick combinations. Yeah, he had some highlights, but Corey was definitely matching moments, you know? He definitely was looking good in moments and had some success. And, you know, it is what it is. But he looked good against Petr. He had moments. It is what it is. And against Umar, he looked great against Umar. He just wasn't able to get as much offense. But neither was Umar. You know? The grappling, not much happened. You know, no one really took a distinct kind of separative moment in that Umar Corey fight. So it is what it is. I stand by Vinicius getting finished in the 4th. Corey Merab was a close fight. It was fairly close. It was fairly close. Like, Corey had some moments. The Piotr Jan fight was closer than the Merab fight. The Umar fight was closer than the Merab fight. But Corey did have some moments against Merab. Definitely won like 2 rounds. Dude, do I do a video? Do I do a video on Chimaev moving up to 205? Do I do a video on that? Give him 1 and 4? Yeah. It's like a good video to do. Let me think. I might go back to Twitter and just see what's up. Make a video about Hamza versus the 205ers. Okay. Yeah, how I think he would do against the 205ers. Do I just be delusional and be like, yeah, he just destroys him? I'm going to try to get a job at Dairy Queen. Okay. Good luck, brother. Good luck. It's a good job. It's a good job to get. It's a good job to get. Because you get free ice. Because you probably get like a discount on ice cream. Dude, it's beautiful. If you're on like a bulk, I want to get fat. Bro's gonna drop the blizzard. Yeah, yeah. You do the little, and then it just falls out. Do you think Hamzat submits light heavyweight Jailton in round 1? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. But I think whoever shoots the first takedown gets it. And if Almeida gets the takedown, then nothing happens. But if Chimaev gets a takedown, no, dude, Chimaev would even if Jailton gets a takedown, Chimaev would reverse it. He'd go for some sweep, get it, end up on top, and get the submish. Hmm. There's a video of Barallo and Jailton grappling match each other. Kyle's doing pretty good. I think Hamzat smashed Jailton. Dude, Kyle Barallo is pretty good though. Kyle Barallo is pretty good though. Kyle Barallo's pretty good in grappling. I think he's underrated in grappling for sure. Kyle got schooled by Mavov. Dude, that was in France though. That shit don't count. That should any fight that happens in France with a Frenchman, that shit does not count. That shit does not count. You know that. Does Chimaev get an immediate title shot at light heavyweight since Ilya got one at lightweight? I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't see why not. Oh, is he? I'll have to rewatch Kyle's grappling. No, yeah, he's got good grappling, bro. He's got good grappling. Underrated for sure. He just doesn't use it offensively, and he just can't set it up properly. You know what I mean? Like, if someone shoots a takedown on him, he might be able to reverse it, but he's not the type of guy to, like, shoot a double or initiate the clinch and going, you know? Hamzat Dricus Strickland are still 3 kings at middleweight? Um, yeah, probably. Yeah. Isn't Alex vacating? Why would he vacate? Strickland beats Fluffy. I agree. I agree. I think, hey, Canadian Goose, stylistically, Strickland's a nightmare matchup for him. You know what I mean? Stylistically, it's a nightmare matchup for him. For sure. What do you think when people say Kyle looks like Paulo Costa? They look nothing alike. Like physically look alike or like fight and look alike? I don't know if they look alike, but like their fighting style definitely not even close to being alike. Healthy RDR gonna be champ? What the hell, boy? Boy, no way, boy. Boy, no way. Boy, no way. Physically? Okay. Okay. Costa's at light heavyweight. He'll continue their beef there. Yeah. Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. Um, Russian to English. This guy said Hamza Chimaev. I'll say. Okay, hold up.
Я хочу, чтобы Боркс победил. Я тоже хочу жениться на Валентине Шевченко. Я тоже хочу жениться на Валентине Шевченко.
This guy knows what's up. I said a little. I sent him a little message. I said something about Chimaev and I said something about something else that he knows. Share with the class. Not appropriate. Costa outpoints Mirzakhanov with big leg kicks and jabs at range. No. But I predicted Paulo Costa to beat Roman Kopylov. I told people he beats Roman Kopylov stylistically. That was a great stylistic breakdown. Kyle looks like Damon Black. What? You can see Costa Mirzakhanov going like Suga Song and Costa wins, or Pyotr Suga low key. Nah. Did you just call him a goy in Russian? No. Share with the class. Yo, Jorge. Yo, cabron. Yo. I need to speak to Jorge. Let me speak Mexican real quick. You guys aren't gonna understand because I've been working on my Mexican language. All right. Cabron. Yo, freaking Jorge, man. Yo, dude. Freaking. Did you see this shit about the freaking GLM, bro? This seems like you're some shit you'd be into, dude. Come on now. Culon. Alright, I can't say what I said, but that's just me speaking the good old Mex. Good old Mex, Tex-Mex. Good old Tex-Mex. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that shit, bro. Most people are picking Mario Bautista. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me end this poll. I might do one more poll. Do I do one more poll? No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it at such. As a former Mexican, you're offended? Hey, man, it is what it is. You feel like shit because you're quitting weed, and if you know when you quit weed, it feels like you're in hell. Not for me. Not for me, it didn't. Dude, I was like one of those dudes that was like every night, right before bed, like hitting huge puffs. Like I'd literally go into like schizophrenic zone right before I went to sleep every day. So I know what you're talking about. But it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. Weed is nothing, bro. When you quitting weed is easy. When you try to quit other things, try quitting smoking. That is hell. When you quit weed, dude, you get good perks. You get good perks. You know, when you get 98% THC cards, that's when it's hard. I was doing the same thing, bro. I was doing the same thing. But quitting weed, dude, you literally get great perks. Your dreams are genuinely insane. Cravings, you don't have those midnight cravings. You know, your dreams, you literally can have like the craziest dreams you've ever had, like vivid dreams, lucid dreams, like it's crazy. But it's not hard at all. Quitting weed ain't hard at all, bro. Quitting weed ain't hard at all. Dude, I remember I went through a phase when I was popping like, dude, like 3-4 edibles a night, bro, and just hitting the hay. And then I quit. Like that was where my tolerance was at. And sometimes I'd do like wake up, rip, throughout the entire day, just cooked. Quitting weed, bro, is easiest shit ever. Try quitting freaking psychs, dude. Try quitting psychedelics, dude. Come on. Quitting weed and gooning like sugar. I do, dude, I need to quit gooning. I do need to quit gooning, bro. That is bad. Dude, I need to quit. I need to quit freaking gooning, bro. You kind of seem neurodivergent. No, hey, just letting you know because maybe you can't take a test or go to a doctor. It ain't bad. Just, bro, you are in no position to be like. You think I'm neurodivergent? This is the problem with today's society, bro. Have you ever gooned while high on weed? Bro, you do not, dude. I've gooned on multiple substances, buddy. Come on. Multiple substances we have gooned on. And that's when it gets crazy. Once you start gooning on shrooms, bro, once you start gooning on other shit. Have you ever smashed a shorty? Cooked out of your mind? That's a banger. Okay? That is a banger. Cracking buns, cooked. Unbeatable feelings, bro. Unbeatable. I remember when I was like 17, cracking cheeks on shit. You literally feel like you're in heaven. You feel like you're in heaven. You feel like you're elevated. You're like, oh, you hear like angels coming down. You're, oh. That's literally what you're hearing, bro. I swear. But I haven't in a long time. Most of the time nowadays, I'm cracking off the lick, and that's the quite opposite experience. Cracking buns on lick on the good on lick. You're just like it. Most of the time, it never does this. I'm gonna be honest. It never does this. Usually, it's working. This is pretty awkward. Usually, it works. I swear to God, it worked last night. I don't know why it's not working tonight. You know. Whereas when you're cooked and you're cracking buns, you're 5 seconds. You know. Lick is the opposite. You're going an hour, and then you can't. You know. It don't taste like liquor. It tastes bad. You don't like liquor? It tastes bad. Of course, but that's not the point. The point of liquor isn't to taste good. It's to get your confidence high enough to where you can, shoot your shot on a shorty. You know? Your stream was an hour behind. You are not for real. Tell us about the time you did Molly. How come I can't see email Melson's thing? Oh, I'm in top chat. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it feels good. Makes you nut a lot. Yeah. Dude, weed, yeah. Gooning the bid 2026, yeah. We need to stop gooning 2026, guys. We need to stop. Your stream was an hour behind. The only drug I clap cheeks on is Viagra. Really, I've never done. Bro, how old are you? How old are you to be clapping cheeks on Viagra, bro? On a blue chew? You're clapping cheeks on a blue chew? If you're under the age of 25, if you're under the age of 30, that is sad. If you gotta pop a little blue chew to get the to get the meat up, bro. That's concerning for sure. You drink Twisted Tea and flavored Smirnoff Ice. They don't burn or taste bad. Oh, dude, that's Hangover City. Literally just sugar. Hangover City. You need to do like good tequila with like lime. Do they even work? What? Blue Chews? Viagra? Dude, yeah. Duh. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't know, but they're like proven to work for sure. Man, time was flying by so fast. Last year I said no goon 2025. Cracked first 3 days. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. You can finish, keep going when you're on the blue pill. Really? When you worked at a liquor store, some weirdos would come in and buy that honey pack boner inducer to work out with. Work out, dude. America is crazy. The over the counter drugs y'all be selling, but the thing is, honey packs don't do anything. Like honey packs are the biggest scam in the world. Chug entire bottles so hammered. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was like in high school, I used to like just drink like an entire bottle of like rosé and then go out to like a random girl's house and me and my friends would like dude, remember when y'all ever do this? Go to like a house party and like steal shit? I remember me and my friends tried stealing like this girl that went to our school. We tried to steal like her TV. We got invited to a house party and tried to steal TVs. Think we stole like a toaster one time and like a microwave one time. And we got caught trying to steal a TV because we didn't have the tools. But like, bro, the most the most loser thing ever. Go to a house party instead of getting like going with girls or whatever, just trying to steal shit and be like, yo, go, 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 go. And we wouldn't even have a place to put it. We wouldn't even drive there. We would get picked up by like our parents or something. Bro, honey packs with E. What's ENJ? What is that? Honey packs have a weird bootleg version called Cialis. Cialis is real though. Have you ever? No, I don't know what that is. I like falling down the stairs when I'm drunk. From falling down the stairs. All right. Liquor, okay. But honey packs are like placebo, 100%. You were a thief when you were younger. You used to steal from so many stores. Dude, I used to go to the gas station and like borrow, push pops. I remember my lunch break at school. We used to go to like the same gas station and just take just like candies and shit. I remember I got like a girl. I used to get like this girl who had like this crush on me. I would like tell her, I'd be like, yo, go steal this shit for me. And she would do it because I was too much of a pussy. I'd be like, yo, I need you to go in there because you're a girl. You're not a suspect. I need you to go steal this for me. And they would do it. Or to get my friend to do it. I'd be like, yo, go steal this for me, bro. Come on. And I remember one of my friends had like these shorts that his pockets were like so big. He literally fit like 4 Monster Energies in each side. EJ is cheap brandy. Oh, cheap brandy. Ugh. That's American. You know that's American, bro. You know that's the most American shit y'all got. You ever root for yourself and rule every house I go to? I steal at least one thing there each time I go. Yeah. Inhaled computer dust or butane? No, I never would do that, bro. That literally just destroys your brain cells. Whippets just destroy your brain cells. Hell no. You don't have any friends anymore and you're 15? Damn. Ever drank vodka? Bro, I'm 23. Of course, I've drank vodka, bro. Come on now. Hmm. Older brother brain is fried from huffing. It was like interacting with the vodka tastes like hand sanitizer. Um, yeah, it can for sure. It can, but that's just because. Why do you look like bedtime, bro? I look so sexy, bro. What are you talking about? Literally, shorties be staring at me anytime I pop out, bro. Anytime I go to a mall or something, bare shorties staring at me, bro. So I know I look good. I just pull up on them. I be walking down. I be looking like a model. This is what I do. That's what I hit him with. You give him the hunter eye stare. Cheeks. You gotta indent your cheeks. Lick your lips. You. I want your fucking tits in my face, bitch. I'm not a low tier normie, bro. Stop it. Quit playing with me. I'm a HTN, bro. I'm HTN. Stop it. You don't drink beer, get drunk? Yeah. I'm an HTN. Let's be honest. HTN or NTN. I'm like in between an HTN and an MTN. That's where I'm at right now. No consent dag. You know how I roll? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I always ask before. I go up to a girl, I whisper, I say, would you let me kiss you? Can I kiss you right now? Could you imagine, like, you're chilling on your couch at home with your shorty? You've been dating for, like, 2 years. And you're like, do you mind if I kiss you right now? Yo, can I touch your pussy? Yo, can I touch your pussy right now? Like, you can't ask for everything. Yo, can I try putting tooth in? Yo, can I touch your pussy right now? Babe, you've been dating for 3 years. Yes, you don't have to ask every time. No, I just want to make sure. I just got to cover all areas. Man, you're broke as hell. I ain't gonna sue you. Trust me. Excuse me, lawyer. I am suing my ex-boyfriend because 3 years into our relationship, 3 years into our 7-year relationship, he actually forgot to ask me to touch my pussy one time on the couch when we were watching Netflix, when we were completely naked. It's like, well, clearly you didn't ask, so you're fucked. 7 years in jail. Let's be real though. Is it really okay? Best girls are the ones. The best girls are the ones that ask you to hit them as hard as you can. That is the craziest daddy issues. Could you imagine? As you're cracking buns and shorty just like hit me and you give her like a slap, right? She's like, no. Hit me. You're like, what? She's like, bolo punch. What? Bolo punch? Yeah, bolo punch. You're like, all right. You just Kamaru Usman out there, just at that point. Crazy. I'm not gonna continue this anymore. I feel like we cut it right there. I feel like we don't go any deeper into that story, that role play scenario. Let's just cut it right there. What about shorties that are into like, dog? Shorties are crazy. Shorties, you ever heard a shorty say, "Oh yeah, I'm into CNC. I'm into CNC," and you're just like, what? Uh, was your father present? Hello? Let's be real. If your homies tell you they got some shorties to chill with and tap, are you really gonna be a nerd who asks for their age? Well, I would trust my friends to like not do some illegal shit. So imagine hitting a girl as hard as you can. She tells you not hard enough. Yeah. I mean, that's not unlikely. Like if you give like a little pussy slap of a shorty, you know, like a little pussy just right, she's gonna be like harder. But if she like dead faces it and she's like, no, hit me like a fucking man. Hit me like a fucking man. She goes full on Kayla Harrison mode. Hit me like a man. Like, whoa, what? Come on. Who's done that before? Who's like a fighter who's been hit in the chin and then goes like, what's his name? Like some Diego Sanchez ass shorty. You slap her and she's like, no. Let's go. I'm ready. Hit me. Just freaks you out. You're like, what? No. Harder. Punch me. I can take it. Or that dude on Tough. Hit me. I want to bang, bro. I want to bang. You're like, yo, what? Mike Perry as Shorty. Mhm. I want to bang, bro. I want to bang. Hit me. I can take it. Hit me as hard as you can. Just some shorty who's like that dude on Tough. You're like, okay. Clocker. Just. Oh, fuck. Yo, she's out, bro. Yo, she's out, bro. I was with a girl who had an Audi puh, and she asked me to eat her out, so I. Okay. What are you doing for Valentine's? Bro, Valentine's on like a weekend. You know I'm hitting the clubs. You know I'm hitting the. You know I'm hitting the. Yo, excuse me, let me get by. Yo, let me get by. Yo, I just gotta get by. Yo, by the way, you're looking so fine right now. You're looking so fine. Let me buy you something. Let me buy you a drink, bitch. Let me go. Let me buy you something right now. What you drinking? Vodka cran? Let's go. Oats. Let's go. Come on. Dance with me. Let's go. Come on. Throw the hands up. Let's go. Yeah. Nah, I'm probably just gonna be jerking off, to be honest. Probably just gonna stay home, fiddle my little peen, and go to sleep. That's yeah. So that's it. That's the deal. Um, she'll ask you to hit her, and she'll get arrested. What? Do you go to raves or clubs, bro? Raves are where like that's where you find shorties who are ripping Bonnie Blue numbers, behind closed doors. You know, Dag only goes to gay bars. Not only. Out of interest, do you check video stats on the best time of day to upload videos? You post the most random time, which is suboptimal. I do need to focus more on that. Yeah, you're good, man. I fuck with you for telling me that, Dexter Morgan. They are random times. I do need to do better on that. I think the prime time for me, it says is like between 12 and 3 p.m. Me and the boys are old enough to go to the nightclubs. We're going to go them, and we're all going to be wearing Nike Techs. Dope. Clavicular raid. Okay. Dude, I'm not into raves. My mother is. He keeps telling me to go to raves, meet women. You're like, F no. Dude, if you want to meet women at raves, you're going to meet women who take Molly every day, go to clubs 3 times a week, have tramp stamps, will cheat, will destroy your heart, bro. Like, those are the women that go to raves. They do Molly all the time. Women who don't want family, don't want kids, don't want to get married, but might take it up the back door. So it's a tricky sitch. Okay? You wish you were an adult so you could do all the things I do? Canadian Goose. Huh. You are an intriguing person, to be honest. I know who you are, Canadian Goose. What happened to Hackle? He pops in every now and again. I know who Canadian Goose is. No, I don't. Why'd you make your account in January of 2026? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting, I suppose. Dude, I feel bad for not to my account. It really sucks. Really sucks. My account is new. Oh, full broke. Lost that email to the phone. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm dipping, boys. I'm dipping. It was a solid little hour and a half stream. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what video I'm gonna upload though. Would you rather fight 10 Habib-sized Trump or 10 Trump-sized Habibs? Ooh, 10 Trumps the size of a Habib. What? They're just smaller Trumps. And I'd KO them and all. They're like 80 years old. Good answer. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It has been your boy, Deck MMA, and I'm signing out. I'll post something tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. I want to post something about Chimaev, and then I got to do the picks and predictions because my prediction rate is sitting at a solid 81% in 2026. Nobody else is going this accurate. Nobody else is doing these things the same way I am. I thank you guys for being here. Make sure to keep on notifications. Make sure to like the stream, and if you see any videos, like the videos and comment on them. If you have nothing to comment, just comment WVid. I stole that shit. Stole that shit. I thank you guys for being here. It's been your boy Dagan May. Sign up. Peace.